more scrapbook.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another layout in my album for my dog Swiper that passed away recently. And if you've kind of been watching my last few videos, I am doing this album in the 8.5 by 11 format, and so all my layouts are obviously in that size. So yeah, I'm going to do some stamping today on today's layout, and I just penciled off where I wanted my photo to be. Um, and I drew kind of like a straight line with my ruler of how I wanted my stamping to go. I'm going to be using one of these Kelly Perky stamps. They come in one of her exclusive kits, so unfortunately you can't purchase this stamp set if you were liking it. I'm sorry about that. But you can subscribe to her kit at her website if you want to get like the exclusive stamps. They're Project Life kits, by the way, I should mention. But anyway, so yeah, I'm using this stamp that says today, and then it's outlined by a rectangle box. And I'm just stamping it in gray archival ink. And then I'm throwing in like a couple teal ones. It's the Heidi Swap ink, a couple teal in the Heidi Swap ink, and a couple of the pink in the Heidi Swap ink. Just to kind of add a little pop of color. I've seen several pattern papers do a similar design with, like a solid neutral and then a pop of color, and I really like that. So I did hyperspeed there, but you can see how the stamping came out. It's definitely not perfect, but I love how it came out. I really love like the graphic look of it. That's just kind of like my thing. I love that. Well, it's not my personal thing, but it is my personal liking, I guess, if that made sense. So I'm using this photo, and it's printed out 4x4 off of my selfie, and I'm going to be using the Amy Tan Rise and Shine collection for the most part. I think I do end up throwing in a couple other things. I don't know, we'll be surprised together because I don't really remember. But I'm just picking out some papers to layer behind my photo right now. And the photo quality of this picture is not really great. Everybody was moving at me. It's a picture of Swiper, excuse me, and me, and I have really long hair, and he was like obsessed with like attacking my hair if I had it down, and it was just the funniest thing. And this was the first time he did it. And so my fiance had snapped this picture with my phone, and it's not a very good picture. It was in the dark, it was in our room, so I think the flash was probably on. It's from a camera phone, and we were both moving. So it's not a great picture, but it is a great memory and story that I want to include in this album because it was just so funny. He was such a quirky dog and had so many like weird little funny things about him. And so I want to get them in this album so we don't forget, regardless of how the picture looks, if that makes sense. So anyways, yeah, I'm just going through and layering some of the pattern papers. Nothing fancy here, just pretty normal layering. I'm doing pretty tight layers. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I really wanted the stamping to I wanted to make sure the stamping showed through, and so I didn't want like big bulky paper layers because I knew it would cover a lot up. And I especially didn't want to cover up like the areas where I had put the little pops of color with the stamping. So that's kind of why the layers are so tight together. So yeah, I'm out of breath. That was a lot of talking in the first few minutes. So yeah, I think I am done with, oh, I'm not done with the paper layers. I did pull out this vellum, and I love this vellum. It comes in like a minty aqua color, and then it also comes in a pink, and you can pick it up at Michael's. They're 8.5 by 11 sheets of vellum, and I love them. I stock up on them. They're just really nice for layering or die cutting things out, or just if you want to have that vellum texture, but you want something that's going to stand out a little bit more than just clear vellum. So I really love those. And I'm just going to pop my picture up here and give it some dimension. So, and I'm trying to make sure it's straight. It was hard for me to see if it was straight or not with that diagonal stamping, but yeah. So I'm going to go through the ephemera pack here, and I've already started placing a couple pieces. This is mostly the Rise and Shine collection, but I think Rise and Shine, whatever her collection before Better Together was, Amy Tan's, and then I have Fine and Dandy, all that ephemera in one container here, so they could really be coming from either one of those places. But I wanted to use those houses because this was at home and I figured, it worked and they were cute. They fit, they kind of covered some of that um, extra space in the photo. And I have some horizontal elements at the top and bottom corners. So I wanted to put my title down because I wanted my title to be not super long, but it's a few words long. And so I wanted to put that down to make sure I had enough room. So I just spelled out weight there with the Amy Tan Clear stickers, alphas, which I love. And then at the bottom is going to be the rest of the title. And it's going to be weight, that's my hair. And so I just used a variety of thickers and some Heidi Swap alphas and some Simple Stories Snap alphas in various colors. So I know I kind of speed it up because it sometimes it takes me a while to do my titles because I like some things like really extremely lined up and it takes me a little bit sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sticking some of this ephemera down. There's Olivia's cameo. She wasn't even in here. She must have known telepathically I was doing a voiceover because she's like walked in here out of nowhere to say hi. She must know. So, anyways, yeah, that's some washi tape from I can't believe Finders Keepers. That's the name of that line from Finders Keepers, and it's I picked that flower one because it was really multicolored, I guess you could say, and it represented a lot of the colors in the layout, and so I just kind of had that peeking out of that pink strip down there. And I'm going to place another washi strip at the top. And I think this one's just like kind of pink and oranges. Later. Hang on, honey. Let me finish this. And I do want to point out, I do realize I'm using both silver and gold on this layout. But I also want to point out that I really don't care. I mean, it's such a small amount and they're far apart from each other. So it doesn't really bother me. I don't think anyone looking at these is going to think I committed a crime or anything, so I'm just going to go with it. So I'm placing these houses down now, and I did pop up that orange note to self piece at the top. That's going to be where my journaling is going to go kind of after that. And I'm doing a little bit of altering of this arrow and this heart because it just wasn't fitting the way I wanted to, but I wanted to use it. So I just cut out the middle where I knew the heart would cover up just to shorten it up a bit, and then I popped up that heart on top of it. I didn't want the tail end of it covering up any part of the word weight, but I also wanted it pointing to Swiper, so that's why I did that. So I'm going through the ephemera again now that I have a lot of those pieces down that I want, and I'm just pulling out a few more bits and pieces. I'm going to end up using this camera right here, which is from Fine and Dandy. The other one was cute, but it was just a little too bold, and so I'm going to use that in stacks looking camera thing. And then that is an acetate banner with a pink ampersand on it. I'm going to put that up there. And yeah, just pulling when I'm gone like that, I'm just pulling out different things out of my rolling cart to the side of me, embellishments and stuff. And so I pulled out the clear stickers from both of the lines and some of those more 3D embellishments, epoxy stickers and puffy stickers and stuff like that. And I'm going to go ahead and staple this banner down with my tiny attacher and go ahead and put that note to self piece down. And I'm not going to end up using that totally word over there. I just felt like it was just too many words and I couldn't figure out if I wanted it diagonally with the stamping or if I wanted it straight with the photo. So that is going to leave soon. And then I thought maybe putting something in the middle of that in stacks, but I'm not going to do that either because I wanted it to look like a camera. So yeah, gone with that. I'm going to replace it with this Too Funny clear sticker, because it was too funny. And I'm going to end up kind of tucking that behind the picture and with the line of the picture, the parallel to the picture, the photo layers would be the scientific explanation. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. So a few more like triangle clear stickers that are pointing down towards that sentiment. And I'm going to go fast again because I'm going to do my journaling. So not a whole lot of journaling, just explaining that he liked to bite my hair all the time. Attack it, more like it. So my journaling is done. Okay, and this apparently happened next. I don't know what she's doing. Touching everything. What a cutie pie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. I ripped it, Mom. I ripped it. That's okay. I'll fix it. So she is helping me do a little bit of stamping now. Now, I really hated how this stamping came out. The first stamp that said, "Oh my," turned out great. But then these stamps, this roller stamp, I don't know what was up with it or what I was doing to it, or could be completely user error, but it was not coming out the way I wanted to. And so I just kept doing more, and then it really looked horrible. So I'm going to end up covering that up in a bit, but I had to repair the arrow that Olivia broke first. But that's okay. It happens. So I'm going to add some of these gold stars now, just randomly. I think I add 3 of them. The magical number, right? So 1 in each little area. And yeah, I gotta cut off all this extra stuff so it fits in a page protector. So, yeah, I don't know what I was doing there, looking to see if I could fit that sticker somewhere. If you could see my desk, so I have like a shelf that runs along the top part of my desk, and I have just like so many stickers and stuff stuck to it that I peel off and don't end up using. And so I just stick them on that ledge. There's like so many right there, like enamel dots, resin, flowers, stickers, just chipboard. It's so funny. So, yeah. So to cover up this stamping that went horribly wrong, I'm going to cut out a couple of these labels from the 6x6 pad from Rise and Shine. And I think I'm going to do a blue one and an orange one. And just layer them to cover that stamping up. And then I'll just stamp the Oh My again on that blue and just let that be how it is. But I don't know. I think it looks all right. And it definitely looks better than that jacked up stamping I did. So that's really all I was looking for at that point. So it says, "Oh my," and my project life habits are coming into play, and I have to tiny attach everything down. But yeah, anyways, here are some close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think my next video I might do a little bit a more 12 by 12 scrapbooking. I'm kind of missing that size just to switch it up a bit so I don't get bored. And yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully I will see you guys for that. Bye!